stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Brandy.
Every day that this goes on, Pelosi's going to look sillier and sillier. The Democrats in the House are going to look more and more narrowly political and partisan. And frankly, that's not a very good place to be.
Are you suggesting it's possible you will never transmit the articles of impeachment?
If it were me, yes, that's what I'm saying. I have no idea what the Speaker will do. But if you have a preordained outcome that's negative to your actions, why walk into it? I'd much rather not take that chance.
So there you have it. So the economy, they keep telling us, is not affected by the impeachment. That's what they want us to believe. They want to take parking space in our head, thinking that we sit on the world's longest stupid bench, that this impeachment for the last 3 years has not had an effect on the economy. Now, but you got to listen to what they say, though. They'll say to somebody like Varney will say to somebody, has this had an effect on the market? They don't say the economy. They say the market, because they want you to believe the market and the economy is the same thing, which we all know it's not the same thing. The economy has nothing to do with the stock market. The economy is just it's productivity. It's manufacturing. It's producing goods. It's delivering goods. It has nothing to do with the market. The market is speculation. Big institutions, the biggest banks, the biggest insurance companies, they come in and they buy stock. They speculate. The biggest hedge funds. No, they don't buy a stock based on its economic fundamentals. Oh, they used to before 2008, 2009, when they started what they call quantitative easing, QE, where they would print $65 billion a day and buy 10-year treasuries. The Federal Reserve go out and buy 10-year treasuries. So when the yield dropped on the 10-year treasury, they would have an excuse to drop their interest on the short-term rate, which is the one that affects us when we buy stuff. So we've had a big, are you kidding? There's been a big effect on our economy. But see, they don't want you to know the difference between the economy and the market. It's a beautiful thing to have you convince the market is the economy, because they can mask what's going on. They can mask when the economy is doing terrible. Now, what is the economy? The economy, they don't want you to know this, the economy consists of earnings, what companies earn, profits, earnings, and our economic growth. You hear that all the time, GDP growth. So when you hear the word economy, think of earnings and growth, GDP is just simple economic growth. How they measure it every quarter. In fact, if you take a look right now, the stock market in the last 5 years have gone up 50%, but you take the economy, corporate earnings and economic growth, it's dropped close to 30%. 30%. This year, the market has rallied, this year, 2019, 26%. That's the stock market. But the economy is decelerating by 12%. So you got the market going up 26%, but you got the economy, meaning combined earnings, GDP growth, contracting, going down. You have this diversion. But you would never know that. Listen to these people. Everything's wonderful. Everything's great. We just had, they just came in for the third estimate on our third quarter, how well our economy is growing in the third quarter that we're in now. Okay, and it's, we started out the first quarter this year of 3%. The second quarter, we started to decelerate 2.8%, but the market was going up. And the third quarter is 2.1%. That's the one they're adjusting right now, 2.1%. So we've gone from 3% to 2.8% to 2.1%. In the fourth quarter, they're estimating 1.3% to 1.8%. So again, if we go to the first quarter this year, 3%, let's take the fourth quarter, let's be generous, use 2%. So how can you say the economy's doing great? It's gangbusters. And you got to know what the economy is really doing. To invest, you got to know what the economy is doing, meaning the growth, GDP, and earnings. Earnings are horrible. We went from quarter one, not even 1%, 0.7%. The same with the second quarter. The third quarter is even worse, negative 2.3%. Negative. We dropped from 0.7% to minus 2.3%, but they tell us the economy is wonderful. What are you, nuts? We hear that all the time, how great the economy is. That's a terrible thing. They got to be honest with you, because the problem is when you're in a stock market and you think the stock market's the economy and you got a 401k and you think you're doing terrific and you see the market going up, just like every day they come out, oh, we got a new high, new all-time high, new all-time high. But wait a minute. We've had 4 all-time new market highs. But what they don't tell you, it's in the range of 1.5%. What, are you nuts? Now, consumer spending, that accounts for 2/3 of our economic growth. Think about that again. The consumer spending accounts for 2/3 of our economy's growth. Now, the problem is, and you know, I just explained what the economy is, right? Just think of it simply as profits and growth. So consumers are spending a lot of money, right? But the problem is they're spending on money, they're spending on goods we're importing. And when you import goods, you're screwed. You end up with huge trade deficits. And the trade deficits are killing us. Because when you import, you keep buying stuff on one hung low, the dollar keeps shrinking. The dollar's in your pocket. Those dollars, those pieces of paper keep shrinking. The value. In 10 years, the value has gone down about, 30%? So these dollars right here, nothing but a piece of paper, backed by nothing, not even backed by gold. It'd be better if you could even back them by marshmallows. But remember, they took the gold standard away. And why did they take the gold standard away? Remember, you used to have 1 ounce of gold for every dollar they printed. Oh, because Nixon wanted to go in the Vietnam War, that's why. And we've never gone back to the gold standard. Oh, they said that was going to be temporary. What are you, nuts? A lot more when we get back. And what are you going to do? What is this market going to do? Which is not the economy.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Attend the Phil's Gang Personal Stock Market Coaching Seminar with Phil Grandy and Steve Celeste in Sarasota, Florida, This seminar will educate individuals who are interested in learning in-depth stock charting technicals, providing professional one-on-one training strategies and personal investing experiences. The Phil's Gang Trading and Investing Seminar will give you the confidence to make profits in the stock market. Don't wait. Register today. Call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or register online at philsgang.com. Stop wasting your money and time on outdated newsletters, reading dozens of websites and magazines. You wanted it, you got it. One-on-one coaching with Phil Grandy. For more information and to register, call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or register online at philsgang.com. And we'll see you on the charts.
With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy. Is your business prepared to respond to any emergency in the workplace? Well, you better be. Let over 30 years of law enforcement experience go to work for you. Boyd Investigative Group is here for all your business security needs. I know. I use them. They're terrific. Call today for your free confidential consultation. 941-724-4535. That's 941-724-4535. Or visit them on the website, BoydInvestigativegroup.com.
License number A1900020.
Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Phil's Gang Max Best 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Phil's Gang Max Best 1000 stock charts seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Phil's Gang Max Best 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts. Short on time, but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. Welcome back. This segment is brought to you by the MaxFest 1000 stock charts. For more information, go to philsgang.com.
Stock Corner is brought to you by RE/MAX and Cash Call Mortgage. Looking for a home in Southwest Florida? Then you'll need a real estate agent. Jason Grandy of RE/MAX Alliance Group, a licensed realtor for more than 20 years. He has navigated numerous real estate market cycles, helping clients through every challenge. And of course, you'll need a mortgage. Why not get a mortgage hassle-free? And to do that, you'll need CashCallMortgage.com. Their team makes it painless to buy or refinance your next property. Give them both a call. Jason Grandy, RE/MAX Associate, 941-954-5454, and CashCallMortgage.com. 866-708-5626.
And Cash Call and RE/MAX is nationwide. That's right, nationwide. So no matter where you live, contact these folks right here. I know, I use them. They're terrific. So they'll take care of you. Tell them I sent you. Especially if you have a small business. They're terrific. So I don't care if you got a house in California, you got a house in Seattle, RE/MAX and Cash Call, they can help you. And the small business, I said, it's very difficult at times to get a mortgage when you're a small business because you got to process all this paperwork, right? You know, when you're a small business, like going to a bank, it's very difficult. Even if your credit's wonderful. My own experience, we sold our house and we bought a condo downtown, and we decided that we wanted our office and our living in the same building. Be convenient. Both our credit scores are over 800. No problem, we thought. Oh, really? When you own a business, you got to be kidding me. They want to give you a financial enema, for God's sakes, even with a credit score like that. So RE/MAX got me we bought through RE/MAX the condo, and then we got the cash mortgage. Boom, took care of us like that. We had a mortgage commitment within 4 days. So it doesn't matter where you live. Go to my site, philsgang.com, and the information is right there. All right, let's talk about this business investment. Why is business investment so important? Because business investment, that's how you get a raise. See, they don't want you to know that. For you to get a raise, for you to get a pay increase, and you need pay increases, because think about our inflation they lied to you about. They always tell you there's no inflation or it's under 2%, a total lie. When you got your wages going up 3.1% and you got rentals going up 50 to 60%, you got health care going up 20% a year, school loans going up, 40%? That 3.2% doesn't, and even on an annual basis, think on an annual basis over 10 years, I'm talking 10 years, over 10 years, you got a rate increase, pay increase of 6.9%, but over those same 10 years, I think healthcare has gone up, 48%? 48% healthcare. It's killing us, healthcare. It's awful. So they keep telling us this economy is booming, but the numbers don't show it. And they always tell you the economy's the stock market. When they always say, how's the economy? They always look to the stock market. Now, we're told how fantastic business investment's been lately. They call CapEx. But it hasn't been. The numbers don't show that. It doesn't show that. So here we are. You got business investment has had the steepest annual decline since the fourth quarter of 2015, but we are told by these fake financial news networks that business investment is roaring, strong, but it's not. The numbers show it's not. Business investment has dropped just in the third quarter, 2.3%. But on an annual basis, we haven't seen such a big a drop as this since back in 2015. If you look at business investment or business spending in the non-residential structures like mining, exploration, and shafts and well drilling, it dropped 9.9%. This is crazy. Oh, some more bad news yesterday. FedEx, that's the bellwether. Christmas shopping, everything's always Christmas shopping. Boy, the consumer's so strong. He's so strong, that consumer. Christmas shopping, he's going to be out there just buying and buying and buying. It's not working. FedEx, the stock has dropped. FedEx. In the last few days, it dropped, I think, 9%? 9%. My Lord. So what that means is, that's the bellwether that's telling you the Christmas shopping is not going to be good. Why? Because we're at a point now that there's so much household debt, people are tapped out. We have the credit cards, the delinquencies, even higher now than at the crash of 2008, the recession, even higher than at the recession. Auto loans, delinquencies, higher than during the recession. So, and the problem is, if you don't have business investment, that means they're not taking money and putting in your place of business new machinery, new technology, so you can increase your productivity. So if you make chairs, and the machinery you have, you're making 1 chair an hour, you're not going to get a raise. But if they give you equipment that you can make 10 chairs an hour, you can demand a raise. But you know what's happened, though? No more unions. No more unions. In the last 12 years, without these unions, what's happening, they're screwing people. Because if you go from 1 chair to 10 chairs, you're increasing productivity. You should be able to go in there and demand a raise. But the reason you can't demand a raise is because you're scared to death they're going to take your job and they're going to outsource it. They're going to say, or we can bring somebody else in for half of what we're paying you. So companies, that's what they've been doing. Terrible. Now, I can't fix any of this, but I'll tell you what I can fix, your income. I'll explain that when we get back from this break.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG, try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you start making money, please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy. Is your business prepared to respond to any emergency in the workplace? Well, you better be. Let over 30 years of law enforcement experience go to work for you. Boyd Investigative Group is here for all your business security needs. I know. I use them. They're terrific. Call today for your free confidential consultation. 941-724-4535. That's 941-724-4535. Or visit them on the website, BoydInvestigativeGroup.com.
License number A1900020.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
I've been a Phil's Gang member since 2014. Over that time, I've generated over six-figure profits. Following Phil, his charting system has really been a huge impact on my career and my life. I would recommend Phil's Gang to the mom and pop out there. I would recommend it to parents teaching their children. I would recommend it to grandparents. If you really trust in their system, you will do well.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here. And it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from, all that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Radio Show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And back. We're back. Okay, so everyone's telling us, the fake business news network, that everything is wonderful. Everything's wonderful. Best performing economy in the world. Unbelievable. It's just all lies. Now, we are told that the middle class income is doing wonderfully. Listen.
Middle class incomes are sharply higher than during the Obama years.
Yes. Oh, really? Now, let's tell the truth. The median household income is $63,000 for the middle class, $63,179. That's for the middle class. It's near where it stood in 1999 when you adjust for inflation. You know those dollars in your wallet? Those useless pieces of paper which have nothing backing them? Nothing's backing it. We got to get the gold standard back. So they stop printing and printing and printing and printing like they're doing now. Do you know, if this economy was so good, why are they printing now millions of dollars every day to give to the banks at night, called repo money? If the economy's so good, why at night aren't the banks able to lend each other money. In other words, in the evening, if my bank, I loaned out $1 million more than I had, I go to you, and you loan me the money overnight. Or if another guy, he was short by $2 million, I loan him the money overnight. That's how it works. It's called repos. And you get a fee. Remember what I told you before, what happened? The crash, what tipped the crash or what pulled the trigger on the crash in 2008 was when the repo market blew up. When banks wouldn't loan to each other. That's when the credit froze at night. Remember, we had a big credit freeze. No bank would loan anybody, and that was it. And that's when the market, crashed. We're getting the same thing right now. Same thing. And worse, what they're doing is the Federal Reserve is printing these pieces of paper. They wouldn't be allowed to do that if we could get back in the gold standard when they need $1 of gold for every piece of paper they printed. And that's what we got to do. See, these are these things we got to be working on. Not impeaching. If you hate Trump, if you hate him, wouldn't you rather have him working on getting the gold standard back so the dollars in your wallet are maintaining some value? You know you lost, right? Over 25% of your dollar, the value in the last 10 years. It's actually more than that, but I'll use 25%. If you really figure out inflation and everything else, whatever debt you have, if you went into debt, you bought a car or whatever, you need now, for every dollar debt, you need $1.50 to pay that dollar debt. That's a killer. Your wages aren't going up $1.50. In fact, when your wages, adjusted for inflation, aren't going up at all. So the median household income is I keep saying medium house. Middle class income is $63,000. Back in inflation, it's right where you were in 1999. Causing inequality to widen by 25%. But what did we hear this week from Maria Bartiromo? She says income inequality is shrinking, she said. It's shrinking. Another lie. That's right. You can't trust these people. Now, they're not lying to you because they want to be mean and hurt you. They're lying to you so they can keep their job. They're lying to you because they have no choice. Because the networks, as I've told you over and over and over, what drives them, the business news networks, whether it's CNBC or Bloomberg's or Fox Business, they're not on the air unless they can sell advertising. And their biggest advertisers are automobiles. And the automobile manufacturers, they will choose which one they're going to put most of their money with based on algorithms that identify which ones can lie the best. Which ones get people enthusiastic. Well, you get people enthusiastic, the way they do it is by embellishing. And so people are going out and spending, and we're seeing it. That's why our economy is not growing. Doesn't anybody get that? In 10 years, our economy hasn't hit an annual rate of 3% over 10 years. We're not growing. Don't listen to what they're telling you. We're declining. But as long as they can keep convincing you the stock market is the economy, you see the market going up, you're going to continue to make the same mistake. Now, we take that. Take for example, Johnson & Johnson. Now, Johnson & Johnson, it was our MV2 color-coded chart. It was red on November 5th. That means money was coming out of Johnson & Johnson. The big institutions are pulling their money out. The biggest banks, the biggest insurance companies, the biggest hedge funds are pulling their money out. So the algorithms on my chart from October 17th, this is a stock we follow all the time, to November 5th was red on my chart. That means money was coming out. Even though the stock was going up. The stock was going up. So when the stock is going up and it's red, it means that they're not putting enough money in for you to invest. That's a very important thing to know. When you go to buy a stock If you're buying a stock, you see the stock market and the stock's at $100 and it's 102, 105, your emotion, I better get in before it goes higher. I better get in before it goes higher. What you don't know is, wait a minute, it could be a head fake. Sure, stock's going up, but the institutions aren't putting enough money in to sustain that rally. The beautiful thing about my chart that I designed originally for myself was it tells me when it turns red. Even if the stock's going up, it's telling me, don't get caught. Wait till it turns green. So if the stock goes from $125 like Johnson & Johnson, it started to go up, and as it got to about $130, then it turned green. And now the stock's up to $147. So that gives us a gain of about, what is that? Give me my number in Johnson & Johnson. So we that's up about what, 12%, something like that. So Johnson & Johnson, what a beautiful rally we've had on Johnson & Johnson. We bought it on, let me just get the right number on it. We bought it on December. Let me get you the right percentage on this. I don't give you the wrong number. We bought Johnson & Johnson on December 4th. And on December 4th, Johnson & Johnson was, let me get it here. December 4th was Johnson & Johnson was right around, at that time, right around $136. And today it's $146. So give me that number. 7%. There we go. 7%. So we got a nice 7% return, and we bought it when we knew the institutions were putting money in. But here's the most important thing. Never mind the 7% return. Anybody can do that. Stocks go up, 78% of the time. But here's the key. You got to get out in time. You need to get out in time. See, the institutions will start pulling money out, but they keep their bid in. What does that mean? What you don't see as the retail customer is that if Johnson & Johnson, remember, let's say Goldman Sachs, Wells Fargo, J.P. Morgan, they are selling Johnson & Johnson to their, let's say, California Pension Fund. And California Pension Fund buys a lot of Johnson & Johnson. Now, Johnson & Johnson, they know in advance, okay, the guys at J.P. Morgan, Wells Fargo, they know in advance if the stock's in trouble, it's going to go down. It's called inside information. So they start moving out their shares a little bit at a time. And they do it so they keep it propped up until they get most of their customers out. Then they pull their bid out and it collapses. Well, that's not going to happen to you anymore. Because the minute my members see that turn red, they know what's going on.
Want to make profits in the stock market? PhilsGang.com is running its best promotion ever. For the holiday season, Phil's Gang is giving you the Working Investor Program free for 10 days. That's right. Get the Phil's Gang membership and the MV2 color-coded chart free for a 10-day trial. Go to PhilsGang.com and click on Get Started. Then choose the Working Investor Program for your 10-day free trial. For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Did you know breast cancer kills 113 people every day? That's unacceptable.
African American women die from breast cancer nearly 41% more than Caucasian women.
That's unacceptable.
Breast cancer is the leading cause of all cancer deaths for Hispanic women.
Breast cancer is unacceptable.
Together with Susan G. Komen, we're committed to reducing U.S. breast cancer deaths by half.
And we're going to do it by 2026.
Visit Komen.org/unacceptable.
We make sure our gang members are positioned to sell the market short with the same ease as going long. So you join the gang for $39.95, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. You decide when you join the gang of our membership group what you want to follow. So let's say you decide you want to start following gold. Okay, so let's say you're going to follow AU. And by the way, we started to buy AU on May 30th. We're up 89%. We're there every day to tell our members what to do. At 2 o'clock, there's the video. Or if you want to be aggressive and you want to be a real trader, just come to my class every day from 9:30 to 11. That's your choice. If you get confused, you get a hold of us. You have your own personal coach, for God's sakes. And if you do exactly what we tell you in that video every every day. You'll be making money consistent.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264.
Thinking about investing in the stock market? Go to philsgang.com, where we have over 50 years experience in trading and investing in the stock market. Phil's Gang teaches you how to make profits in the market with stock chart analysis, up-to-the-minute alerts, and always keeping you informed with professional guidance in long and short-term positions. Go to philsgang.com or call one of our professional staff to answer your questions. 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Stop wondering about your financial future and start doing something about it.
Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com.
And
welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. You know, people say to me all the time, boy, you're negative on the market. You think it's going to crash. Yeah, it's going, of course. Of course it's going to crash. Why would you think we'd be so lucky it's not going to crash? We went up 80% on the dot-com. Then after 80% rally, it crashed. That's the dot-com. How about the housing con? Went about 80, 85%. It crashed. This is up 468%. You don't think this market's going to crash? What are you, nuts? And we got signals everywhere. We got red flags everywhere. But they're not going to let you know that. Do you know they're still doing quantitative easing? Printing money to try to keep this market up. They're scared to death because this trade deal is not going to happen. They're afraid. They're going to do anything they can to get this market up during the election. Now, people say to me all the time, well, I'm surprised you own stocks. You're so negative. No. Look, like I always tell my members, the minute the market opens, you lose your opinion. So you don't lose money. And what you do is follow the institutional money. That's what you follow. You don't follow these fake financial news networks. Fox Business, CNBC, Bloomberg. You follow them and listen to them, you're out of your mind. They can't be objective. Think about it. They can't be objective. Their job is to get the advertising dollars, especially from automobile manufacturers. They're the biggest contributors to their being on the air. So they got to make sure that you're always happy. Happy talk. So I'm not going to stay out of Johnson & Johnson. If the institutions are buying Johnson & Johnson, and why are they buying Johnson & Johnson? Not because they're making money, not because of their earnings, not because of their net worth. No, they buy it because it's got a good story. Everything's a story. Ever hear Kramer? He's got a story on every stock. Oh, I know him. He's the CEO. He comes on my show. I trust him. I like him. Boy, the bathrooms are painted nice. Oh, I know his daughters. I know his kids. Hey, talking about that. I was so disgusted when I heard this the other day with the Democrats trying to impeach Trump.
This is a very sad day.
Madam Speaker, this is a sad day in U.S. history.
I have to say that this is a sad day.
This is a sad day
It is not a day of joy.
Then they started with the kids. That wasn't enough. The grandkids.
I have 2 grandchildren, and they'll want to know what I did to stop him.
And our grandchildren will be left with what we did here today. I will tell my grandson that I stood up for our democracy.
That is my duty as a mother.
Jeez, I hate that. How did I get onto that? I forgot. I don't know how I got onto that. Drives me nuts. So Johnson & Johnson. Now here's another one we own. And I know this market's going to crash. If you remember, I called the crash, the 20% crash that we had on October 1. I called that on January 16th, 2018. Remember?
I want everybody to mark down this date, January 16th, today. That Phil Grandy said on this date, January 16th, this is the beginning of the stock market crash.
And then I went on to say that December will be the worst month. And in October, the market dropped 20%. December was the worst crash. Was the worst month of the crash. Here we are sitting here. I'm not going to let Johnson & Johnson get away. The institutions, look, as long as they get a good story, they're going to buy Johnson & Johnson. So we're going to stay with Johnson & Johnson until it turns red. How about Apple? We still own Apple. We still own Apple. You don't think the market's going to crash? What are you, nuts? You got to be sitting on the world's longest stupid bench. This whole market. Remember, our economy has never had a recovery. We've just had injections and injections and injections of cheap money where CEOs could get money for free and go buy their own stock. So, Apple was red. Finally, it turned green. It turned green on September 5th. And right around that date on Apple, we bought it on the 6th. And we're up now on Apple. I think we're up, about 30, if I'm right, about 30%. 30%, but it's still green. It's still green. Isn't that wonderful? I can sleep at night, and you can too. If you don't believe me, this works. Then I'll put my money where my mouth is. It works. You can sleep at night. You're going to know when the money is coming out of that stock, so you're out of it in time. But better. You're also going to know when it starts going down to what we call sell it short. We show you exactly how to do it. Every day at 2 o'clock, we put up a video talking about Johnson & Johnson. We put up a video every day of each one of our stocks. So our members, if a member is in Johnson & Johnson,
look at J&J engulfing out today. This is what you're looking for when you add. You're still red over yellow.
So he's got the MV2 color-coded chart. He's telling you exactly what to do with Johnson & Johnson. He's going to tell you when to add, when to take profits, when to sell, and when to run like hell. Does anybody else do that for you? Of course not. Same thing with Apple. So here we are. We're doing beautifully with Johnson & Johnson. We're up 7%. Apple, we're up 30%. CAG, we're up 19% on CAG. And all these stocks are bad. Why? Because they're all up for the wrong reason. Because of the story. The story. Institutions buy stocks based on stories. And if the stock market is up, if you look at the S&P, or you're better off doing the S&P, not the Dow. Dow, there's only 30 of them. S&P 500. If the S&P is going up, it's telling you the institutions are happy with the story, like the trade story. Every day they're going to sign a new agreement. This market went up this year 26%. Not the companies are making money. They went up 26% because of the trade story. They're going to sign the agreement any day now. So they're happy with the story. They stay in. They keep buying. When they're not happy with the story, they pull their money out. So when you listen to these guys get on CNBC or Fox or any of these business shows and they start talking about margins, profit margins, and free cash flow and PE ratios, they're all BSing you. All you need is a simple lesson in how to use the chart. Do you know what red looks like? Yes. Do you know what green looks like? Yes. Green means buy, red means sell. And if you think this is a bunch of baloney, it can't be that easy, then I'm going to challenge you right now. Free. I'll give it to you free for 10 days. I'll challenge you. You're going to get a membership free for 10 days, and you're going to get my color-coded chart free for 10 days, and I'm going to challenge you. At the end of 10 days, all I ask, if you decide to stay and then you start making money, please remember St. Jude, okay? All right, so right now, the biggest problem we have in our country, okay, is that when you hear how they say, boy, the consumer is strong. I mean, think about this. Here we got our earnings, think of profits, are contracting. Our economic growth is contracting. So our economy, because what is the economy? Earnings of companies, combine that with growth, GDP, that's called the economy. The stock market is separate from the economy, but they don't want you to think that. So here we are. Think about it. This year, the stock market rallied 26% this year. But guess what? If you take the economy and you take the earnings, it's down like 12 to 15%. If you go over 5 years, the market went up 50% and the economy went down 28, 30%. What are you, nuts? You can't believe this stuff. And just think about this. The economy has not hit 3% this year on an annualized basis. And that's after we cut rates 3 times this year, 2019. That's after we have the $1.5 trillion tax cut. Can you imagine? That's after consumers are out there spending like crazy. Consumers are, when they spend, remember, they're borrowing money. So how could it be that their spending has increased from 2.9% to 3.2%, but the economy is contracting? So they're spending more money than ever, but the economy's not growing. Now remember, consumer spending accounts for 2/3 of our economic growth. Why? Because the more they spend, the more debt they have. And debt is a killer. It's a killer. Join my gang right now. Go to philsgang.com. It's free for 10 days, and the chart is free for 10 days. Just go where it says Get Started on the homepage. See you on the charts.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
It's up to me.